First up is The Lobster. This is a 2015 movie starring Colin Farrell and Rachel Weisz, and then like a bunch of other really good people who I would love to name but don't have time. It was directed by the guy who did The Killing of a Sacred Deer. If you remember that movie, it was very divisive. Justin really liked it, Josh really didn't like it, and then I was very middle of the road. So I kind of went into this movie kind of thinking it might be the same sort of thing. But I ended up freaking loving it. It was so great. It is it's just a very offbeat dark comedy, and really it's a critique of kind of modern dating, like online dating stuff, but then it's also a critique of just like society's constant pressure to be in a relationship, and if you're not in a relationship there's something wrong with you. And it's so great and so lovely. It's so weird. Oh my god, I have so many things I want to say. Okay, it's really hard for me to get my words around this movie, but it's just, it's so good, it's so strange. It's definitely not a movie for everyone though, because I was kind of surprised by the reaction I read on Reddit about it, because people were just like, it's so boring, and then like the movie, obviously, like a lot, like pretty much every movie, the second half of the movie kind of goes in a different direction, because halfway through it's a different goal. And so the structure of the movie is different, because like the first half you kind of know more so what's going on, goals and desires and stuff, and the second half is more free flowing and stuff, but that ties into like the themes of everything that's happening. I'm purposely not saying exactly what the premise of this movie is, like what actually happens in the movie, because I feel like it's just so strange and so different that it's more fun to just kind of be like, what the hell is going on, because you're just so lost in all the weirdness of everything. But if you're not like hooked in immediately, you're just not going to be hooked into the movie. I don't know. So like, I recommend the hell out of this movie, but like, the first scene is so weird, and like, if you're not kind of hooked in by that, then you're probably not going to enjoy the rest of the movie. So I would say give it a chance. It's definitely worth the chance, because it's so weird, so awesome. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Next up is The Good Son. This is a 1993 movie starring Macaulay Culkin, look at him, they're all young, and Elijah Wood. I learned about this movie back at the beginning of the year when I went to see Come to Daddy in theaters, which is streaming now. You should watch Come to Daddy. I saw it at the Alamo Drafthouse, and if you've never been there, they like to play old trailers and commercials that tie into the movie. So since Come to Daddy stars Elijah Wood, and this movie also stars Elijah Wood, that's why they played the trailer of this movie before that movie. But yeah, so I've been like hyped about this movie for months. I was so excited when I saw this movie was on streaming. I forget what it's on. I think it's on HBO. And yeah, I was not in the right mood when I watched this movie. I think this is a movie that I would have really enjoyed had I been in like the exact right spooky kind of mood, but I was hungover and just like, I was just in the wrong headspace and just couldn't get sucked into it. I did like it though. I think Macaulay Culkin there, he did a great job being this creepy little prick. The basic premise is that Elijah Wood's mom dies, so he goes to stay at Macaulay Culkin's house because they're cousins, to kind of like, help him readjust to life without a mom. But Macaulay Culkin is really jealous and kind of a psychopath, and he's basically like Jeffrey Dahmer as a child, just, not afraid of killing animals in cruel ways and stuff. Yeah, so it was definitely creepy and strange and stuff, and Elijah Wood definitely did a good job of being like the good hero kid. Yeah, it was good. It was fine. I wish I could have been sucked more into it, and again, it was more on me. I think that this movie, I definitely want to watch it again once I kind of forget what happens in it, because it was solid. It was good, but I just wasn't there. And lastly is The Dead Don't Die. This movie came out last year, and I guess it stars Bill Murray and Adam Driver and like so many other people, like Tom Watts is in this. And I remember seeing the trailer for this so many times, and I was like legit real hyped to go see it, because it looks so funny and so strange and so offbeat and just like, it looks so good, like Shaun of the Dead, but like more modern and stuff, I guess. But then when it came out, it had like such mixed reviews, so I was like, oh dang, all right, I'm not gonna see it. But then I saw it on streaming, and I was like, oh perfect, let's watch it. wow, that was a mistake. Yeah, no, I disagree with the reviews. I think it's way worse than what they put it at. Um, it was just so boring and so dull. The basic premise is it's just like a small town in America, and then zombies happen. And by when I say and then zombies happen, that's like most of the way into the movie. Even though they figure out it's zombies like almost immediately, like some people die and Adam Driver's like, oh, it's zombies. And it's like, how did you come to that conclusion? There's no reason. There's no reason. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't get what they were going for with it. There were like a few funny jokes I laughed at. I enjoyed the trailer way more than I enjoyed the actual movie. I think they definitely had like some of the best jokes in there. I also just don't get like what the point of so many of the characters were. Selena Gomez is in this for some reason, and she doesn't really do anything until Swenson's in it, and I don't know, they're just there. I did like how every time they like shot or stabbed a zombie, that like dust came out. I thought that was kind of neat. Otherwise, no, it's just not good.